Hey everybody, this is Julie with Crafty Beach. What are we going to make today? But first, if you don't mind, if you could hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. Okay, so this is my entryway of my house. And it's just so plain. And I just need some spring up in here. So that is my challenge today. So I picked up this little tier tray at the Target dollar spot. I think it was $5. Can't totally remember. But I am just taking the screws out and taking the little wood shelves out. The reason why I'm doing that is because the black totally just doesn't match my house. So I want to paint it white but leave the shelves like, natural wood. So there's 3 screws on each shelf, and I'm going to spray it with this white or ivory chalk paint. So I just give it one good kind of messy spray. I mean, I'm going to distress it and make it like Coastal Farmhouse, so I think it'll be good. So while that dries, we're going to do spring wall hangings. I'm going to do a reverse canvas with sublimation onto the canvas. So I got these huge canvases at Five Below. They come in a 2-pack for $5. So they're $2.50 a piece, and they're 16 inches by 20 inches. So what you see me doing here is I cut on the outside of the staples with my X-Acto knife, and then I cut the canvas off. Then I go through with my scissors and just cut the front of the canvas off so all the excess is gone. I designed these images on Canva. The watercolor bicycle was on there, and then I added the words, "Life is a beautiful ride." I thought that would be really cute to go along with the bicycle. Now, there's always a project that just causes you so much trouble, and this happened to be that project. For some reason, it's just wrinkled like crazy. And I guess some canvases might be more sensitive. Going in with my spray acrylic there to bring out my colors and drying with my dryer, but I don't know. It really, so this time I'm like putting down some parchment paper, and I'm lining up the second image, and I go in and cover it with parchment paper this time too, to see if that will protect the canvas from the heat. I think that the canvas got too hot, so I'm sublimating at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. And then I'm spraying it again with my flat spray acrylic and giving it a good dry. And I can tell it's like a wrinkled mess. So I'm trying to use my Cricut Easy Press to iron it, but it didn't really come out that well. I don't know. Okay, on to the second one. This one went way smoother. What I did is I'm just cutting again the canvas off. I cut on the outside of the staples. I leave all the staples in there, and then I get it off of the frame, and then I use scissors just to cut the edges off. And you don't have to be exact with that at all. You've got room when you go to put it on your frame. And this one is I designed on Canva too. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow by Audrey Hepburn. I love that quote by her. I love Audrey Hepburn. So I'm doing 400 degrees for 1 minute. I had to move it. And the tea, I must have not moved it over far enough. So I just cut the tea out and put it back on there. Do it for a minute, and voila, fixed it. So then I'm going to spray that with my acrylic and dry it. Look how it brings out that black. Turned out really good. So what I'm doing different on this one is I'm not using the Easy Press mat. What I have underneath of me is cardboard and then wood, and so it actually sustained the heat, And I thought that this would cause less wrinkling because the canvas is just so big. I've worked with small canvases before and I've never had the trouble with the wrinkling. So this one turned out way better. Okay, it's time to work on the frames. This frame was all chewed up. You can see over on the right side, it's just like completely chewed up. You really never know what you're gonna get inside a canvas. Sometimes they can be perfect, sometimes they can look like this. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my Waverly Antique Wax and coat like the inside, the top, and the outside and see what happens. I mean, it's the only frame I have, so I'm gonna have to use it, but I think it actually looks okay once you get the stuff on it. This stuff covers so well and it dries so fast, and I just love it. It really makes the cheap frame that comes inside the canvas, you know, look like nice wood. And it worked out. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to use it. I did go in with a brush a little bit on the chewed up parts and the corners to try to give more coverage. The second frame looked way better. And so again, I'm just going in with my Waverly Antique Wax and just giving it a light one coat paint on all sides. And these are going to be my frames that go on top of my spring pictures and the technique called reverse canvas. And I am making a mess of my workstation for sure. Okay, so this is kind of dry. I'm just going to try to finish drying it with my dryer. It's really humid tonight, so it didn't want to dry. So I am going to reattach my shelves, and they were silly. You had to get them on there exactly right for the holes to line up. So I am just going in and reattaching my screws to the shelves. And see the little 3 feet there? Those are part of one of those like mind bender puzzles or whatever at Dollar Tree. You just take them apart and they're all these little wood square beads. So I thought that those would make perfect feet. And the paint was not great. So I'm just going in with some Waverly chalk paint and ivory, and I am kind of touching up all the areas that need it. And I'm also kind of painting the sides of the trays. And then I go in with, this is Elephant, I believe, and it is a little gray, just to distress some of the white, make it look more distressed and coastal. And then I go back in with ivory till I get it exactly the way that I want it. And I just leave the tops natural wood because I think that will look good on my entryway table. All right, time for the feet. I'm just going to attach to them to the bottom with hot glue. So they have holes in them, so I am just aligning the holes like to the center of the tray so that you can't see them. And I'm just attaching them where the screws are, where there is a little metal support. And I just think that makes the tray look a little bit better. Okay, time to attach the frames. So I am going in and stapling this guy all around. And this is the one that caused me so much trouble. As you can tell, it's still wrinkled, and so it's causing me issues. So basically, you just want to put it on the back of the frame. You want to staple, you want to pull to the other side, staple. You're just stretching it back out and attaching it to the back. And you don't really want any overhanging, so you just trim it, and you really want it stapled. I am going in with my Easy Press again, like trying to get those wrinkles out. And it's still wrinkled, and it's driving me crazy. So I bring out the Cricut Press Mini, and I'm trying to iron it with my little Easy Press Mini. And I mean, The wrinkles really aren't coming out, but maybe they are a little bit. And then I just go in and make a hanger with some twine. I prefer the sawtooth hangers, but I don't have any. I need to get some. But this will work, and they're really lightweight, so it's not going to take much to hang them. All right, so this is my second one. It was not wrinkled, and so it went right together. Got it all stapled on there, and I'm just measuring and putting a little twine hanger on it as well. My next one is, I got this cute little pot at the Target dollar spot for $3 the other day, and it's blue and it's beautiful texture. And then I picked up these flowers at Dollar Tree today, and I love the colors. I love the white with the blue. The blue had lots more flowers on it than the white. And I'm just filling it in with whatever pieces I can find until it looks full. I love how this turned out. I think it was a little long, but I think it works. Just giving it a little trim, and then I'm going to use some hot glue and secure that to the bottom. And then I'm going to go in with little reindeer moss to fill that out. Next project is a wreath. So this is a wreath frame from Dollar Tree, and I got these flowers from Dollar Tree. I think it was 2 sets, and I just cut them all about the same height. And this is how easy it is. These wreaths have the twine wrapped around them. So you just go through and randomly like put them in and arrange them, and you have a wreath. Like, it's really that easy. And like total cost like $3. So I'm just making a twine hanger for it. And I hung my pictures on the wall, even though we got wrinkles. I'm hoping it straightens out while it's on the wall. And I'm gonna hang my new wreath over here. It looks super springy. I got this sign at the Dollar Tree the other day. I don't have to do anything to it. It is adorable. Hello sign. Here's my new tier tray from the dollar spot at Target that we distressed. And these books, fake books I already made. I used one of these from the Dollar Tree, and I just painted it. I used my Cricut to put Spring Has Sprung, glued some ribbon on it and some flowers, and I think that turned out really cute. It just looks like a pile of stacked books. And then I have this little nest left over from Easter, and here is our flower arrangement. And just adjusting everything. And I think it turned out really cute. What do you guys think? I definitely have a touch of spring. And I think I spent less than $20 on everything. So what a great deal. So this is how it turned out. We've got the wreath. We've got the new wall hangings. We've got the tiered tray with display. I added Hello Spring to my little reader board. And voila. What do you guys think? I think it turned out really cute. And for less than $20, I think I did really good. I did learn my lesson on the big canvases like that to really be careful. All right, have a great day, everybody.